Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Nick and this is Swaindy's FIFA. I completely botched that intro, but we're not going to restart. We're going to go straight into it. First of all, I'd just like to say thank you so much for the love shown on my previous FC26 videos. It really does mean the lot, and we're going to be posting as much as we can. We're officially 6 days away from the launch of the game, and I am nothing but excited. I will be posting what I'm going to be doing for FC26 either later today or tomorrow. So stay tuned, or if you're watching this, it might already be up. So make sure you guys go check that out. But anyway, I posted a video last week saying that the first promo has been leaked and what it could be. Earlier this week, we did get some more stuff around it. So, obviously, the World Tour was not such a promo. It was a seasonal thing. So every season they would change it up. It's coming back, but I feel like it's coming back in a more of a promo type way. So it's still going to last the whole season, as it normally does with objectives rewards. But I feel like there's going to be maybe some pack content at the start of every season, or they've just gone all out on the card designs. However, if we go over to Twitter really quickly, as you can see here, the first season of FC26 for the World Tour will be England. It's celebrating the 1966 World Cup. And yeah, should be in the first season. What does this mean? Basically, we have got the probably easiest way to start FC26 knowing this information. What does that mean? So, obviously, when you go and select your... so now, I'll just go back to the other just chatting screen so it's not on there for too long. So basically what this means is we are going to be having an insane start. So when you first log on to Ultimate Team, you get a screen that's back of last year and every other year, you got to pick your nation. Now obviously this would be way too easy for us, right? Just pick England. However, that's not the case this year. It's leagues, but this still makes it easy. You're going to pick the Premier League. We're not sure what's happening with Advanced and Foundation SBCs. There's no confirmation on whether they're actually being removed or if they're just being revamped. At the moment, the rumors are we don't have them. They're not in test. They weren't in the testing or the beta. So assume that they're not in there. So you don't have to really think of, okay, maybe go France, because there's a lot of French people, because you can't think of that. It's leagues. So you're going to go Premier League straight off the bat. Hopefully you get a Premier League manager that's most likely going to be England, and then you're also going to get a bunch of English players. Yet again, important. Sorry. Because the objectives will be English base, score 3 goals in one game with an English player or something like that. And for those objectives, you're gonna need English players. You're gonna need to score goals, keep clean sheets, whatever, get assists with English players. Now, the other thing you guys need to do when you're opening packs, you're gonna get a bunch of welcome back packs. You're gonna get, probably some of you are gonna spend money like I am at the start, maybe to get a marquee player or something, or you're just gonna spend your FIFA points, whatever. Everyone's gonna be opening some sort of packs at the start of the game. What you're going to be looking out for is English players and English managers. They're gonna fly through the roof. If you don't need them, sell them off, make the money, right? The other caveat to that is there's going to be people that aren't aware. We have a lot of casuals that still pre-order games. They don't really watch much content, or they might just have a brain fade, right? They're going to list these English players and English managers for probably way cheaper than what they're going to be. You're going to want to snipe them and resell them or flip them. Make some money. So there's a lot of potential to get an early head start if you follow the right things. Before I end off this video, let's just recap what you guys need to do. When you log on to the game, click the Premier League. That's going to give you the best chance at getting English players and English managers. Then, when you're opening packs, have a look at your English players, have a look at your English managers, right? If you don't think you need them, sell them off. They're going to be a lot. Or if they're not a lot straight away, just hold them in your club. Maybe in a week when the full game comes out for everybody, that's when they'll get up, because they're going to be wanting to do the objectives as well. And then look on the market for some cheap English players. If, and I say this if, because there's going to be a lot of us on the game next week for the pre-order. If English cards and English managers are not inflated, you want to pick up those cards. We want to get a head start and then flip them off next week when they do rise up. But this has been the end of the video. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. As always, my Twitch will be down in the description below for when I am live next week for FC26. Have a good one, guys, and peace.